We are holding page 522, Ois Gimel of the Parashas Emor Sicha. So, to get into it, there are two Inyonei Geulah. It's not only about breaking the Golus, it's about elevating the Golus. And we reach the level of Geulah dafka through the Avodah in Golus. And the Rabbi emphasized that we see this in Golus Mitzrayim, which is in Geulah Mitzrayim, which is the first Geulah. That it wasn't just about breaking Mitzrayim, but it was about elevating the Mitzrayim, that the Mitzrayim should have a V'yadu Mitzrayim K'ani Hashem, and this was expressed in the Vayashilum, in the fact that they lent and gave and ran after the Yidden to give them the Klei Chesed for Klei Zahav, and the Yidden didn't demand it from them. The Yidden went and asked for it, as we learned yesterday by Arichus. Okay. Gimel. Mendarf aber verstehen, and this shaila is very similar to the question from last week, but the answer is a whole much more elaborate, much more barichus and much tiefer. Mendarf aber verstehen. Neusaf auf dem, was durch Geulas Mitzrayim hat sich aufgetan der Gilui von Alufe shel Olam in Mitzrayim, biyod Mitzrayim ki ani Havaya, was das ist gewesen einer von den Timing of the Makos. Als der Oberster ist Balabais und führt an mit der Welt, hat sich euch aufgetan noch hechere Inyonei Farid, als Nigla Alehem, Melech Malcha Mochem HaKadosh Baruch Hu Geolam, und mich wollte über Atzmim, which goes in Atzmus Ein Sei Baruch Hu. By Geulas Mitzrayim, it was not only the Gilui of Alufa Shel Olam, which was the effect of the Makos, but there was a much greater Inyan that happened for the Yidden, the Nigla Alehem, Melech Malcha Mochem HaKadosh Baruch Hu Geolam. These as the Kavoni, Yitzias Mitzrayim, is Matan Torah. Bo Yitziach Osa'am Mitzrayim, Tavdu Nesor Likim al Ha'arazeh, der Gilui von Anochi Havaya Lekech, Asher Yitzisich am Eretz Mitzrayim. Ubeöfen von Ponim beponim, die Havaya machen. Shele Meile von dem Gilui von Alufa Shel Olam, wie der Eberster ist der Beire Ha'olam, man Higoi, Bereish is Bora, Likim es Hashemayim es Ha'aretz, ki Yodua as Teira is Kodma La'olam. Kodma gam the Milo Me'olam. The ultimate Kabbalah of Yitzias Mitzrayim is the Inyan of Matan Torah, which was the Gilui of Anochi Hashem Alekecha, the very great Gilui that the Yidden got by Matan Torah, which is even greater than the Gilui of Alufa Shel Olam. Alufa Shel Olam is about the fact that the Eberster is Beira Ha'olam Manhigoi, but the Torah is Kodma La'olam B'Meilem. Weil es bekam, wenn es hat sich wegen der Geulah Hamitis war schlimmer. Was damals wird sein, Neusaf auf dem Gilui von Alufa Shel Olam B'chol HaBriya. Gilui Elikus Shel Maylo MeHaBriya. Eile Tildes Peretz Molei. Was ist hercher für den Molei von Eile Tildes Hashemayim B'ha'aretz Be'imor Am, which was Olam Al Miluay Niva. Bis as es wird sein, Achidu Sheloi Be'erech Legabe den Matzim, B'geulas Bobel Umodai B'chulu. Sein Olam Achidu Shel Maise Bereishis. Hinen im Beire Shemayim Chadoshim Be'eretz Chadosho. HaShemayim HaChadoshim Be'eretz HaChadosho. Und sei in Gilui Elikus, der Gilui von Pnimius Atik, bis der Gilui von Atzmus Yisbarach Lemato, in der Dira Yisbarach G'dachtoinim. And this is especially even stronger by the Geulah Ha'amitis V'Hashleima. That by the Geulah we're going to have a Gilui which is much greater than the Gilui of Alufa Shel Olam, much greater than the Gilui of Getlichkeit, which is verbunden mit Welt. We're going to have the Gilui of Getlichkeit, which is the Ma'ila Me'olam. And even more than that, we're going to have the Gilui in a oifen of Gilui of Atzmus Yisbarach Lamata, which this is al derech, that when in the time of Geulas Mitzrayim we had Nigla Melech Malcham Mochem HaKadosh Baruch. Peace. We're going to have even more than that. As lo yihya Esa Kol Ha'olam Elo Lo Dasis Hashem B'Levad. Ulefichach yihya Yisrael Chachamim G'delim. V'yed im Dvarim Astumim. V'yasigu Das B'Ram K'fikyoyach Ha'odam. Shene'emar Ki Mol Ha'oretz Teyas Havaya Kabayim Lo Yom Echasim. Und es wird demut sein nach Chidush Torah. Geschehen, weil derech die Golus und Geulas Mitzrayim ist gewähne Achone zum Matan Torah. Also über die Geulah Hamitis war schlimmer bringen nach Chidush Torah, der Gilui von Pnimius Torah. Soitameha Mister Tzveineseho. Bees Torah Chadosha Meiti Teitze from the Eibishter himself. So we're gonna lead the Geulas Bnei Yisrael by the Geulah Amitis V'Ashleima is gonna lead as an achana for a whole new level of Torah, a whole new eifin of Torah. When we bow, as the Inyonei Geulah Shalei Be'erech Hechef Adam Gilui Itzter von Aluf Eshel Olam, während Michlal in Shem Geulah darf man sagen, as das Alt ist Eich Merumas in Geulah Inyonei Geulah, but this is Aleph. Since this is all included in the word Geulah, it's all part of the Geulah, it's all called Geulah, it's all included in Geulah. So there has to be within Geulah also these inyanim which are much greater and much higher than the level of Aluf Shel Olam. Till now we said Aleph is Aluf Shel Olam. Aluf Shel Olam is a level of Get L'Chet which is verbunden with wealth. And Saiba Yitzias Mitzrayim. And Allah has come by the Geulah Amitis V'Ashleima. The Giluim and the achievements and accomplishments that we're going to have are going to be much greater and much stronger than the level of Aluf Shel Olam. So there has to be within Geulah also bringing out these very high inyanim, which will also help us understand what's the avodah of this Aleph. So now a whole new inyan in the Aleph, Be'arichus Geulah. Ois Dalid, page 523, der Birinda. In dem Ois Aleph, was kommt zu in Wort Geulah legabe Geulah, then Faran Kama Pirushim. Aleph is Aleph from Loshen Aluf Shel Olam. Beis Aleph from Loshen Ufena Velimud. Aleph Chachma Aleph Rabina. Gimel Aleph is Oisei spell. So there's three inyanim. Aleph is Aluf, the master of the world. Another one is Aleph is the Loshen Ufena, to learn. Like Aleph Chachma, I will teach you Chachma. So Aleph also means to teach. And the third inyan of Aleph is that it's the same letters as the word Pele, a wonder. What does that mean? In the Avodah von Ibermachen, Golus Geulah zu Geulah, seinen Veran Michlolus drei inyan. Drei Darius Shlovim, which are merumas in the three inyanim in Aleph. One is Gilui Elikus in Ube'erech La'olam, which that is Alufai Shel Olam. The Gilui Elikus in the world, which is Lefi Erech the Welt. The second inyan is Gilui Elikus Shel Amayla Me'olam. Aber es hat noch etwas an Erech biyachas zu Olam. Und b'miyuchad durch Torah shekadma la'olam ulfena, a greater inyan, a greater level of Gilui Elikus, which is L'mayla Me'olam, for the Torah, which is L'mayla Me'olam. And a third inyan, Gilui Elikus Shel Amayla Legamre Me'olam ba'ofen muflo muvdo. Which that's the inyan of Pele, something which is completely removed from wealth through the part of Torah which is Niflois HaTorah, the Pnimius HaTorah. So these are the three inyanim that we need to do and the Avodah and goals. We'll go one more minute because we started a minute late. The erste Zach besteht von Megale sein in Kol Inyonei Ha'olam Ba'Golus dem Aleph von Aluf Shel Olam. Wie der Eimerster ist der Aluf von Balabais von Welt und Inwelt. Der Olam, mit der Olam, mit Loshen Heaven behester, ist beschaffen geboren in einem Eufen, als mit seinem Atzma verderbte Volikus. Dem Vaya, was ist am ständig mehr haben, Mechaim und Mechaim. Und die Avodah von Aiden besteht in Megale sein bei Olam. Wie der Eimerster ist Aluf Shel Olam. Heim Michlolus Ha'olam und Heim mit Prati Ha'olam. Ki shamecha maase jetzt bei euch Sache, recht mich haben mal schöpfen genannt, which that mentions already Prati. Und azoi euch mechol Prati an Ivrohim, der Gilui von dem Koyach Apoyel benifo. Was durch dem Gilui von Aluf Shel Olam in Geulah wird öffnet die Geulah, wenn es wird sein, bei jeder Kolpol, ki ate pa'alte. So one avodah is Aluf Shel Olam, that we should take and bring and be megaled the getlichkeit which is in the Welt. The Welt mitzadatzma covers over on getlichkeit and covers over on the fact that the Eibishter is mehavim mechayim mekayim esoilam. The avodah of Aleph Aluf Shel Olam is to be megaled the Eibishter in the Welt and how the Eibishter is involved in every part of the Welt. The Gilui of Koyach HaPoel Benifo, and that brings the first step of Geulah. What's the first step of Geulah? that the entire world will be in a matzav of Yeda Kopol Ki Atapal. And tomorrow, as Mr. Shem, we'll go to the next two Inyonim. B'bracha, b'makoshe, as Inyonei Geulah, mitzvah shleima, take it from a Yad Mamish.